Hi, this is Maricela. In this somatic tracking practice, we're going to help our nervous system perceive sensations of discomfort as if they are safe. And as we change our relationship to painful sensations, it helps us find ease and comfort and ultimately freedom from pain. In this practice, see if you can invite a sense of curiosity and awareness of your body and the surroundings at this moment. And as you explore this space, notice the quality of care you're providing for yourself. You can do this practice with your eyes closed or opened, whatever you prefer. You can also choose the best position that works best for you, whether that's sitting, lying down, or perhaps just walking, if that is what you prefer. And begin by bringing your awareness to your breath, just as it is, not wanting to change it or disrupt it in any way. Just rest your awareness in the physical sensations of your breath. And as you notice the breath, you can also um, perhaps know the quality of the sensations. Notice if the sensations are more prominent or if they're taking away your attention away from the breath. That can be very challenging as you start any meditation practice. Noticing if your attention is solely on the sensations of discomfort, we may want to just pay attention to them just for a little bit. There's no need to modify the breath at this point. Just simply rest your awareness on the sensations since they're taking most of your attention at this time. And as they soften, you can shift your attention to the breath again. So, as you notice the difficult sensation in the body, notice where it is right now. Notice if your body feels tense and tight and rigid in some way. Perhaps you notice also that there's a part of your body that feels comfortable, that feels neutral, that feels safe. And see if we can toggle back and forth between that part of your body that feels neutral, that feels okay, perhaps. See if you can place your attention there, noticing the breath. And if your mind still continues to shift your attention to where there's discomfort, you can be there for just a little bit. And then kind of go back with your attention to where it feels neutral again. So, playing this game, that you may call it, this game of awareness, shifting your attention to where it feels neutral and gently breathing. And then there's no effort to placing your attention where it feels discomfort because it naturally shifts there already. And this is part of the hypervigilance when it comes to chronic pain. And as you bring this sense of curiosity and ease and gentleness, see if you can move your attention away into the area that feels neutral for you at this moment. Notice if there's an emotion at this moment. And if it's challenging to find an emotion, see If you can notice how you feel towards the sensation at this time. How do you feel towards the sensation of discomfort? Perhaps you feel indifferent, you dislike it, you want to get rid of it, you're fearful, you're mad about it. Let's explore the emotional aspect of pain. And as you may know, pain is not only a physical experience, it's also an emotional experience. And there's no need to push away the sensation or the emotion. We're just noticing with this gentle awareness of what's happening in our experience. We're not trying to get rid of it, we're not trying to change it in any way. We're just becoming very familiar with the emotional and the physical experience of pain. What does the sensation feel like? If you had to describe it, is there a tightness, squeezing, clenching? Does it feel cool? Does it feel hot and warm? Is it pulsating, tingling? What are the characteristics of the sensation? And just being curious, perhaps even noticing your facial expression. Maybe there's sadness in your facial expression, and you can't necessarily just feel the sadness, but you can perhaps see how your face is postured. It's that expression, it's expressing sadness. And you're really just gathering a lot of information as you just sit here. You're noticing your emotions, you're noticing the sensations, you're noticing the effort or the calm and ease of your breath. You're noticing how your whole body feels. Does it feel tight? Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel at ease? And as you're assessing this whole experience, as you're paying attention and you're looking in mindfully, you're gathering information about the sensation and noticing what's really here. And as we explore the sensations, the emotions, there might be some shift. You may notice that perhaps it's okay if the sensations intensify. It's okay if the emotions intensify. Maybe the sensations move around. Maybe they don't change. And we're just gathering information in this whole experience. We're just noticing what happens as you attend to the sensations and the emotional pain that's here. You're just taking it all in, even noticing the facial expression. There might be tears, there might be just sadness, there might be anger, there might be frustration, there might be so much fear at this moment, and it's okay. And as you notice your whole experience of pain, you can shift your attention now to your whole body, to your whole self, and feel this compassion. See if you can feel compassion for the struggle that you're going through with this difficult physical and emotional pain at this moment. And just rest your attention in that part of you that feels this compassionate and perhaps even loving kindness for yourself. And maybe even noticing if something has shifted, if something has changed, if something is different. Maybe there's more of a release, an emotional release. Maybe the sensations have shifted, maybe they've changed, and maybe they haven't, and that's okay. Because now we're able to sit here and experience discomfort in a more gentle way towards ourselves. Perhaps we're changing the relationship with our body, changing the relationships with the emotions, changing the relationship with our environment, or even perhaps the relationship the way we have this pain story or this facial expression, just seeing the whole spectrum of the pain experience and noticing it as a whole experience. And knowing that there's always an invitation to come inward and noticing that there's physical and emotional pain that includes all aspects of our experience. And when we include all of the aspects of our experience in this moment without wanting to change anything, without wanting to get rid of anything, things change. And we experience more acceptance for this moment at this time. And really taking a couple of deep breaths as we end this practice. See if you can take a moment and bring your awareness back to your breath and the body. Noticing that the breath can be a source of comfort and ease. Noticing that we can shift our attention to the areas that are neutral and pleasant in our body. Noticing that we can shift our attention to the emotional pain without wanting to get rid of it. If your eyes are closed, you can allow them to open gently. And as we close this practice, I invite you to continue this compassionate and kind energy towards yourself, towards your body, towards the sensations, towards your environment. And perhaps even noticing how that in itself changes your pain. Thank you for practicing with me.